enteropathogenic E. coli, ETEC, enterotoxigenic E. coli, enteroinvasive E. coli, enterohemorrhagic E. coli, enteroaggregated E. coli. These are the 5 types of the E. coli that we have seen in the last lecture. The detailed mechanism how diarrhea is being caused, increased production of the cyclic CAMP, which leads to the consequent diarrhea. That was the cause of the diarrhea. The 5 pathogenic E. coli that we have seen. Now in today's video we are going to discuss remaining 3 types of the clinical infection: septicemia, pyogenic infection, and UTI, that is urinary tract infection. First we will see what is septicemia. Now septicemia, it is the invasion of the pathogenic E. coli into the bloodstream. Bloodstream invasion means what? Pathogenic E. coli invades the bloodstream, enter the bloodstream and leads to the septic shock. SS stands for the septic shock. Plus it causes SIRS. What is the full form of SIRS? Systemic inflammatory response syndrome. Now what is this? What is septic shock and what is systemic inflammatory response syndrome? These two terms are closely related to each other. Septic shock, it is the actually here there is disturbance in the blood pressure. Normal blood pressure ha disturb hoto. Due to the disturbance in the blood pressure, oxygen don't reach to the organ parts. So that is known as the septic shock. Once again I repeat, there is disturbance in the BP, normal BP. Due to that, what happened? Oxygen don't reach into the body organs. There is deficiency of oxygen which leads to the septic shock and SIRS, that is systemic inflammatory response syndrome. Syndrome means for more than one symptoms. Okay, person मध्ये जेव्हा एकापेक्षा जास्त symptoms दिसतात, that is the syndrome. More than one symptom is known as the syndrome. Okay. The one more point to keep in mind in septicemia is drug resistance. Now what is the drug resistance? Drug resistance is the concept. Now some pathogenic E. coli are resistant, are sensitive, not say the sensitive word, resistant. These are resistant to the drug. म्हणजेच काय? Drug घेतल्यावरती काही इफेक्ट होत नाही. There is no any effect on that pathogenic E. coli. They are not killed. They show resistance against that drug. They are active against that drug. That doesn't kill. That is the drug resistance. So there are some strains of the E. coli which show the ability or the characteristic of the drug resistance. So what you will keep in mind in septicemia, there is invasion of the bloodstream. Okay. Bloodstream invasion, this is the first point, which leads to the septic shock and SIRS. This is the second point. And third point is some pathogenic strains of E. coli shows the ability of the drug resistance. म्हणजे ड्रगचं काहीच इफेक्ट होत नाही. That doesn't kill. That is the drug resistance. Sorry. Next is pyogenic infection. What is meaning of pyogenic? Pyogenic means pus formation. There is formation of the pus which leads to the mild to severe diseases. Okay. Now the diseases like neonatal meningitis, peritonitis, these are the two diseases, or we can say these are the two infections which are the pyogenic infection, that is pus formation. What is neonatal meningitis? Meningitis, it is related to the brain. It is related to the nerves. Okay, neonatal means to the newborn. म्हणजेच काय? Brain infection to the newborn. That is the neonatal meningitis. Next is peritonitis. What is the peritonitis? TIS. The last suffix is TIS stands for the infection. Infection कसले? Peritoneumचं. Okay, there is infection of the peritoneum. What is peritoneum? Peritoneum is the cavity or lumen, we can say. There is infection of the peritoneum or infection into the lumen, which ultimately leads to the diarrhea. Okay, so that is the pus formation or pyogenic infection. Next is UTI, which is very important and very major. This is mainly occurring to the female, pregnant female. UTI stands for urinary tract infection. Now what is UTI? What is O? O is the antigen. We have already shown the antigenic structure of the E. coli. So O is the antigen found in the feces. Now what is this 1, 2, 4, 6 and 7? These are the serotypes or antigenic structure of O antigens. What are that? हे जे आहे 1, 2, 4, 6 आणि 7 हे जे सेरोटाइप्स आहेत ते प्रेझेंट असतात फीसेस मध्ये which causes UTI. Got it? O antigen, especially which serotypes? 1, 2, 4, 6 and 7. These serotypes are present in the feces which causes the UTI, urinary tract infection, mainly to the ladies, pregnant women. Now, dysuria, this term I have wrote. Dysuria is the disease. Actually, dysuria is the disease where female suffers from the during urination there is pain or burning. That is known as the dysuria. Pain or burning during urination is known as the dysuria, which comes under the UTI. Actually, UTI मध्ये जर आपण symptoms बघितले तर symptoms कोणते? Dysuria. Dysuria म्हणजे काय? Burning किंवा मग yes, you can say burning during the urination. Other bacteria which are responsible to cause UTI म्हणजे E. coli सोडून दुसरे कोणते? Pseudomonas and Protease. These two species are mainly found in the hospital areas, okay, or in the hospitals, which are responsible to cause the urinary tract infection. Next is 5 to 7% of the bacteria or this 5 to 7% strain show the asymptomatic bacteriuria. Now what is asymptomatic bacteriuria? Asymptomatic means what? Symptoms दिसत नाही. आपण earlier video मध्ये last first or second video we have shown what is the asymptomatic. Asymptomatic means what? It is present in the body as the normal flora, but when the conditions changes, it turns into the pathogenic bacteria. That is opportunistic pathogen, which is closely related to the asymptomatic bacteria. इथं काय? It is present in the body, but it doesn't show the symptoms. Asymptomatic, absence of the symptom. Okay, that is known as the asymptomatic bacteriuria. What it does, actually what happens when UTI is being caused? There is pyelonephritis, hypertension and prematurity of the delivery. What is that? Pyelonephritis. Pyelonephritis means what? There is infection of the kidney. Nephritis, kidney. Okay, nephron. Hypertension, tension level is beyond limit, that is hypertension, and prematurity of the delivery means before exact delivery date or delivery month the premature or pre-delivery happens, that is the prematurity. And due to that, what happens when there is prematurity delivery? Due to that, baby or fetus, he suffer, we can't say fetus, or we'll say infant suffer from the different types of the diseases, mainly brain disorders. So due to UTI, the fetus suffer from the brain disorder, that is known as the prematurity delivery. So these are the three main diseases which has been caused by the UTI. That is, these are the syndromes. एक symptom नहीं, एकापेक्षा जास्त symptom है. That is, it is the syndrome. Pyelonephritis, hypertension and prematurity delivery or premature delivery. Now in pyelonephritis से कशामुळे होता है? It happens due to the K antigen. As UTI occurs due to the O antigen, this pyelonephritis occurs due to the K antigen. P. pili, the one line I wrote, P. pili positive strain are uropathogenic. Now pili, these are the fibri which helps in the locomotion. Okay. So जे locomotory strains आहे, जे movement करणारे strains आहे, these are mainly uropathogenic as compared to the non-motile. The motile strains of the E. coli are mostly uropathogenic. Uropathogenic means what? Which causes the UTI. That is the uropathogen. Okay, P. pili, that is the fibri. Okay, so these are the positive strains which are motile. P. pili positive strains are They are responsible to cause the UTI. Now next is CAS, and हे इथपर्यंत आप these 2 points are CAS and count. Now how to detect that UTI has been occurred to the human, or sorry, to the pregnant women? UTI is nothing but what? Infection of the urinary system. Urinary system म्हणजे urinary system मध्ये कोणते parts आहेत? Urinary bladder, urethra. Okay, these are the parts. Means from in this urinary system to any part, कोणत्याही part ला infection होऊ शकतो. That is the UTI. Okay, आता कसं diagnose करायचं की UTI झालंय? What is the main thing to diagnose the UTI? So, the laboratory method to detect the UTI was developed by CAS. The scientist name is KASS. CAS. L stands for laboratory diagnosis. Now, how to detect this UTI? Count in normal urine. Normal urine is a count बघितलं, okay? Pathogenic strains count in the normal urine is lower than that caused by the infection. Definitely, infected urine असेल तर त्या युरिन मध्ये प्रेझेंट असणारे कोलिफॉर्म, पॅथोजेनिक कोलिफॉर्म हे जास्तच असतील ॲज कम्पेअर टू दी कंटॅमिनेटेड युरिन और ॲज कम्पेअर टू दी नॉर्मल युरिन. Getting my point? What is the point? The point is normal urine contains or it shows absence of pathogenic organism. Normal urine shows the absence of pathogenic organism. But when that urine is infected by the UTI, it will show the presence of the pathogenic E. coli. Okay. Now, what is this technique? And I have wrote one number, that is 100,000 bacteria per ml. What is this number? If the urine sample, 1 ml urine sample मध्ये जर 100,000 bacteria असतील, तर it indicates that that urine is infected urine. Got it? Once again I repeat, if in 1 ml of the urine sample the count of the bacteria is 100,000, then that urine is being indicated as the infected urine. Okay, and if it is less, then the person is not suffering from the UTI, or the woman is not suffering from the UTI. This is the main indication to detect the or to diagnose the UTI. In detail, we will see in further video. We will see that how to diagnose the UTI, laboratory diagnosis का UTI. And secondly, what are the different methods? The last point which